Hello everybody and welcome to this special scouting report. I'm Dan Haiek here with Armchair analyst Matt Doyle. Today we're analyzing a player, a designated player in fact, up in Canada who's been getting plenty of the headlines. Not the one you're thinking of though. We're looking at Pedro Morales. Matt, give me the nuts and bolts of this player. What makes him DP worthy?
Well, we've seen him score a great goal in the first week, and we've seen what he can do a little bit around the box. But what he really does that impresses me is hit the long ball. He's hit some of the best long passes this year in MLS. It started week 1 with that chip over the top into space for Kenny Miller, but he had 2 this past weekend against Houston. The first one, this slicing ball that switches the field of play from the left side to the right, and you can see him directing traffic before he hits it. And then the second one, watch this one-time cross to the back post that sets up the first goal for Vancouver. That was Beckham-esque, folks. There aren't a lot of players in the world, let alone MLS, who could hit a ball like that. So that's why I'm watching Pedro Morales right now. I mean, he could open up the game from basically any spot on the field.
Yeah, and the spot he was tried out at first was right behind the forward, but we've seen him dropped back a little bit. They switched to a diamond 4-4-2 in the most recent game, so you'd think his play would mirror that of Javier Morales in that setup. So that's where we're focusing for our man-to-man. Pedro Morales versus Javier Morales.
Yeah, Javier Morales, the Argentine number 10 who plays for Real Salt Lake, likes to operate first of all in that left channel, and second of all up a little closer to the forward line. He's almost a third forward in a lot of ways. Pedro Morales has been better the deeper he's played. I like him behind 2 forwards because that gives him more room to hit those searching long balls, to pull teams apart from spots on the field where they're not necessarily expecting to be pulled apart. Now, they called it a diamond. It was a 4-4-2 for Vancouver in this most recent win against Houston, but to me it was more of a 4-1-3-2. He was dropping back a little closer to Matias Laba, the D-mid in Vancouver, and allowing the flank midfielders to go up a little further. It's different than how RSL plays it, and honestly, Pedro Morales is a different kind of creator than the ones we have scattered throughout MLS. It's been beautiful, and it's been fun to watch, and it's been effective so far in Vancouver.
Yeah, it has certainly been effective. 8 points through 4 games, and Pedro Morales has been the catalyst, especially in those 2 victories. So make sure next time you watch Vancouver, you pay special attention to the Chilean DP.